G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm going to do a 3D bloom today. I am. Do you remember when I made a mold and I made this piece of slate, and I did this cracked ice on it, and I actually made a proper mold. I did do like a glossy side though, just so that we wouldn't get a lot of bubbles. And I did a little practice pour on it the other day. Well, it was fitting like that. And yeah, I just did a couple of blooms, so just wanted to try it out. So today I'm going to use it again. And I'm going to do a bloom. I'm just going to try and pour in a slightly different kind of way today. Now, my resin has come to about 33 to 35 degrees. Last time I checked it, it was... what does it say? Oh, it's gone off. Yeah, about 2 minutes ago I checked it and it was 33. So I thought, oh, by the time I get myself sorted, get my gloves on, start the video, it's going to be up to about 35 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I did that. I'm just going to give it a clean. Just clean off my little thingy there. Put that away. Now, the resin I am using, as always, lately, for the last year or so, has been the Let's Resin Fast Cure resin. It's a 1-to-1. It's a nice thick resin, so I don't have to wait too long. About half an hour, really. So, just writing this down, about half an hour. It's a bit cool in my studio at the moment, so it's taking a bit longer to get to that temperature. In summer it doesn't take quite that long. Just trying to find something to get these little bubbles. There's a few little bubbles clinging to the edges because, you know, it's a bit rocky, it's a bit crevassy. So there's a few little bubbles hanging on to the sides there. But look, what can you do? All right, let's get the ink in. In my white, I'm going to put a tiny bit of the Let's Resin Interference Gold in with my Bloom pigment paste. But I'm going to drop the colours first. Now, the other day I did... gosh, look at all the little dry bits. I did these colours. It's a little dry bits. To be careful when you put your colours in because they can fall in little dry bits. So anyway, I'm going to use this yellowy colour. It is Honey and it's from Octopus Fluids. It's an alcohol ink. And then I'm going to put Dragon Fruit in the middle. Like so, and hopefully we'll get like a pretty peachy apricot-y sort of a colour. Do that in between a few of them, like so. Look, there we go. I might put some more yellow in it as well. So yeah, I'm just going to drop this colour in. And see how that goes. Hopefully it'll blend nicely. So I always like to get my alcohol inks in first so that they've got time to spread, time for the alcohol to evaporate while I mix my white. I may actually put a slightly darker colour in the middle as well. Fuchsia. I'll put a little bit of fuchsia in the center just to give a little bit of depth of color in the center there. Whoops. Okay, now onto the white. So I've got 20 grams of resin and I took it out at the same time just before I decanted this. So I'm just going to put in 2 drops of bloom. 1, whoa, 2, don't let too much come out. Count your drops, don't let a whole train come out. whole trail. Just 2 drops in 20 grams, 3 drops in 30 grams, etc. And a tiny little bit of gold interference. I think that would look pretty. Oops. My fuchsia's taken over here. There we go. So that's those. All right, let's stir this. So normally I do quite a large hole in my piping bag and quite a wide sort of piping line. Today I'm going to try something a bit different. I'm just going to go really, really thin, lots of fine lines I'm going to try, and just, I want to see what it does. I want to see what happens. What's going on here? It's because I've added colour afterwards. And my resin, as you can see, is starting to get thicker, so best get a wriggle on. I may do 2 layers. We'll see what happens. And I'm not gonna fill in the whole area with circles. I want to do some little dots, like starburst. You know how I do my starburst? Little fireworks, little dots. Those that have been following me know what I'm talking about, hey? Okay. And because I'm making my resin, my white, I'm going to do quite thin lines. I probably could have got away with 30 or 33 degrees because I'm making my lines much finer. If you're making very thick, sort of heavy lines, you probably need your resin to be thicker to hold the weight, but look, it's a very fine line. Okay, fine lines. Now here we go. I'm going to start with, I'm going to do some little dots. Hopefully they'll move inwards. And then around those I will just do my circles. Okay, I think that'll be it. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? So just lots of little circles. Yes, Dave? My husband snuck in. Did you want me? He doesn't want to talk on camera. No, he's going to put some piece of silicone. Don't put it in the heater though, please, hon. It's going to make too much of a noise. I'll turn it on when I'm finished. Thank you. Alright, so round we go, putting lots and lots of these little circles in, as you can see. It's been making some moulds. Alright, there we go. But it's taking so long for them to cure, to set, that we're putting them in the heater so that the silicone will cure faster, because yeah, some of them are so popular that I'm having to make 3 a day of certain molds, and yeah, just I can't do it with the weather's so cold. Yeah, let's put a little bit more on there. Okay, I think that'll do. Went up over the top here. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to just sort of pull through. I think I'll just pull through with my stick here. Give that a quick little torch. All right, so I'm going to go out, 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 out. I should try not to dislodge my little dots in the center there, hey? In, in, in. I won't go too close to my little dots because I don't want to disrupt them. Okay, that's it. It looks pretty. So anyway, we'll see what happens. See what happens. All right. Yeah, so depending on how it moves and closes, I may do another layer. We'll just wait and see. Otherwise, I might just back it with a different different colour. Touching up, touching up. All right. Oh, look at this. It's because this is a little bump here and the resin wants to push away from it, you see, as resin does. So it's, yeah, pushing away from it, going, no, don't touch me. So anyway, hopefully it'll move and look all right. I should just stop fiddling because I tend to make things worse when I fiddle. Okay, I better go and turn the heater on. It's just my food dehydrator. I use it to cure resin if I need to cure something fast, and also to cure my silicone molds if I need to cure them fast. So, all right, I will need to just figure out what's going on with these little dots here. Not sure what's going on with those. I think they'll be all right. I should probably just leave those as well. All right, I'll see you for the next stage. I'm not sure what it'll be, but I'll see you soon. All right, so I am trying something here. This is still a little bit soft, like it's not quite ready to unmold, but and I don't want to wait like till tomorrow to unmold. So I have got in here, I put 20 grams of the part A, you know, the Let's Resin polyurethane, the stuff that cures really fast and goes white. I put 20 grams of A in, and then I put a little blob of this pigment paste in, and I stirred it up, and then I added part B. So it's getting warm now. So as soon as it starts sort of feeling warm, I'm just going to pour it out. And look, I know it's going to go white-ish, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it doesn't ruin my bloom. Let's just spread this out real quick. So, yeah, I thought just like a pale, sort of a teal kind of a colour would be nice. But yeah, I'm not really sure what it's going to do. So we'll just, it'll be cured in about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so. And I'm assuming it's going to go like a pale green maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's going to do. We'll just have to wait and see, because it cures white. So I'm assuming that it's a dark green, and add white, it's going to go light green. Look, I don't really know, but we'll just try it, because it's one of these things where, you know, if you don't really want to wait for 6 or 8 hours or so for the unmolding, we'll just see what happens. All right, I will come back to you in about 5 minutes or so. Oh, look, it's already starting to, I can see it's going a little bit lighter on the edges. Ooh. Hope it doesn't ruin my mold. Hope it doesn't ruin my piece. It shouldn't. Like, it's just resin. It's just a. I've used the quick set polyurethane resin in my molds before, so I don't know what I'm worried about. It's just, I thought, oh, I want to put a backing on, but I don't want to wait forever to unmold. So we'll do this, and I can unmold it in about an hour. The bottom will probably be ready. Okay, it's taking a little while. I can see it's going lighter on the edges. I'll come back to you in 5 minutes. Look, that didn't take long at all, did it? It's quite a nice colour. I like that. So I was hoping that I would get, you know, a lighter tone from this. This is really dark. Sort of a, it's called Winter Ocean. It's really, really dark, greeny blue colour. So with white added, that's what you get. All right. Now I can unmold. So the first layer is probably still going to be a little bit on the soft side because I only poured it earlier today. But it should be fine to unmold. Look at those rocky edges. Got a little bubble in that one there. It's a bit tricky to, you know, get under and get your little bubbles out, but we can just snip them off. Oh, there's one there as well. Gosh. Easy enough just to snip them off. The resin's a bit soft still. Not too soft to unmold, that's for sure, but still a little bit pliable, I guess. All right, gee, I wonder what it's going to look like. Hope it's going to be pretty. Got my gloves on. So I will link the Slate. It's just a little tray, really, little tray mold. I think it'd be nice, whatever you make, just put on like a plate holder, something like that. I think that would look really pretty if you have it on a stand, on a little stand. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hope the bloom's pretty. Oh, I hope it worked. All right, here we go. Ooh, it is pretty. Look at that. Look at my center, the little stamens. Oh my gosh. Oh, my background is a bit... You can see there, see where the colour there hasn't sort of mixed properly. I probably should have mixed it properly. But I guess I'll know that for next time. That's not too bad though. And there's the edge of the mould. I'll show you the edge. So I've only sort of filled it about halfway. See there's an undercut there. It's really rocky and crevicey. Love it. It's really pretty mould. If you're into that sort of rocky edge type thing. Probably don't need to have the blue there. Maybe I need to fill it up a little bit more next time before I put a top coat on. But look, it's the first time, well, not the first time I've used it, but the first time I put a top coat on it. So I'll remember to make it a little bit fuller before I do that. But look at the bloom, you guys. It's so pretty. Wow, there's so much definition, isn't there? Because I went round and round and round so many times. What do you think? You guys let me know what you think. It's very three-dimensional. I might have made my white a little bit heavy because I was trying to get just 2 little drops, but it kind of poured out like you saw. Less is more when it comes to bloom. Less is more. All right, so there it is. Hope you like it. I really like that sort of pale blue aqua-y kind of colour as the background. I think it looks quite nice. Love the centres. I can't stop looking at them. So I'm glad I put that darker colour in the middle. I like having darker to lighter on the outside, and I like having a little bit of white on the outside, but that's just me. I like that. So we've got some yellow, some sort of peachy orange, and then that sort of darker pinky purple. And I think it looks really pretty against that blue on the ocean. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one. And like I said, you can buy the Slate tray mold in my eBay store if you'd like it. And show me what you do with it. I'd love to see what you do with it, how you pour in it. All right, take care. I will hopefully see you all again for the next video. Bye for now.